Yes, it is a daily occurrence, and breaking news this morning, we're getting reports that UK authorities are responding to multiple small boat sightings in the English Channel again. We've had fairly inconsistent weather over the last week, but every time there's a lull in weather conditions and it's just about passable, then you get a surge. We're told that up to 9 small boats have been spotted in the English Channel, lifeboats and border force vessels responding to those sightings. A source, our fixer down in Kent, reporting that would be upwards of about 400 people coming across this morning alone. So you can see what the problem at Manston is, because this processing centre, according to the government, on an average day will process 170 migrants through that processing centre before they're then farmed out to hotels and other longer term accommodation. And the source, actually, the whistleblower, told me that it's nowhere near 170. They're lucky if they can process 100 people on any given day. So when, on today, you get 400 people who are coming across, you can see how the numbers are building up at Manston, and it's just deteriorating on a daily basis.
And Mark, if it wasn't for the whistleblower that's talking to you, would we know any of this?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we've been aware of growing problems at Manston. The Independent Chief Inspector of Borders said earlier this week that he'd paid a visit to Manston on Monday and had been left speechless by the conditions there. Now, the fact is that the conditions are so appalling because this was never meant to be an accommodation centre. Effectively, if you land on a small boat, border force or lifeboat take you ashore, then you're taken to Manston really to get your details taken, fingerprints, biometric details, as much information as you can glean about who you are, where you've come from, etc. Then once these details have been taken and you've been checked medically, etc., you're then put into that sort of interim accommodation, which is, as we know, many thousands of hotel rooms right across the country. But because of the sheer numbers involved, they can't process them in the hours, 24 hours a maximum processing time they're supposed to have at Manston, and instead some have been in there for up to a month. They're in big marquees, sleeping on cardboard on the floor. Now, many of our audience might not have huge sympathy for these people there, but the fact that they are in these conditions is leading to tension, and it's leading to fights. Again, last night we're told that there was a sit-down protest there, that staff at Manston were assaulted, including one guard who was bitten. So you can see where this is heading, the possibility of some very serious disorder in the days and weeks ahead, like we saw at Napier Barracks about a year or so ago during the height of COVID, when hundreds of migrants were being held at that particular facility in pretty appalling conditions. They rioted and set fire to the barracks.